Hi guys, welcome to my channel Wobbly Reader. I know it's been a while. I'm here with my review on Gothikana by RuNyx. Honestly, I'm super confused about this one. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to talk about what I liked, what I didn't like, and then you can decide for yourself whether you want to read it or not. Alright, let's just get started. Alright, let's talk about the characters. Corvina Clem, who is a 21-year-old girl, she's invited for a scholarship at the University of Vermonmore. Vermonmore, Nevermore. Sounds very similar, no? Just an observation. And she accepts this scholarship, so essentially she's a student. And she meets Vad Deverell, who is a professor at the university. He is a professor for languages and literature, and they call him a silver-eyed devil, just an FYI. I totally enjoyed their love story. Vad and Corvina were like initially super toxic for me. Then later on, as you get to know about them and their upbringing, you sympathize with both characters, and you kind of figure out as to why at least Vad the way he is, and Corvina, this poor innocent soul, trying to figure out everything that's happening at the university. So Corvina is one of those characters you basically tell, in the horror movies, like, don't go into that basement, or don't go into that valley or alley, whatever, and she does exactly that. But thanks to her, you get to know a lot of things, because this author is writing and describing everything. So as Corvina enters the university, she is describing what she's seeing, and they do a brilliant job of building up the story and describing the scenes. So much so that when I was reading this book, I kept thinking of the series Wednesday. I don't know why. Probably because of Nevermore, Vermonmore, and the whole mysterious academia feel to the book. So this university, no one has ever heard of it apparently, because and civilians are not allowed. Because when Corvina gets the letter for the scholarship, she tries to do her research, but she cannot find anything. And when she starts at the university, she learns so much. So much so that she does exactly what you've been told not to do. Like, don't go into the woods, she does exactly that. And as and when she's exploring things at the university, she can hear voices. And she is trying to figure out whether she's imagining all of this or this is happening for real. You are into this book from the get-go because there's so much information that the author is sharing, and you're like, oh my god, here you go, here's the build-up, and yes, everything. So I'm reading everything carefully, okay, because I'm like, if I don't remember this, and at the end of the author is trying to discuss or talk about it, I will not be able to put two and two together. So there's so much information, the history, dark, sinister history of the university, what happened really, with the ancestors and everything. And then there is this twist, or you can say a major event, at least for me, because from there on, the book becomes really dark. After that is where I got confused, because I was like, oh my god, something happened. Are you guys not going to talk about it? Are you guys not going to find out what happened exactly, why that thing happened? And nothing. Corvina and Vad's relationship progresses as if nothing happened, So much so that the romance is after, this dark turn that I'm talking about in the book, and you're like, all right, okay, I'm excited for those two. Can I, because there's so much information. What do I do with that information if you're not going to talk about it later on and answer my questions? Okay, I did not see the plot twist coming. Okay, I will accept that. But there are so many unanswered questions. Oh my god. The author ends this book by saying the end for now. So I'm assuming there's going to be a second part to the book. I don't know. Also, everything basically in this book leads up to this one event, which is the Black Ball. Black Ball happens every 5 years, and on the night of the Black Ball, without revealing the plot, something happens, right? And I'm trying to figure out as to, right, everything that the author has told us. Brilliant job in writing, leading up to the whole thing, and then that one event I told you about. After that, what? god! Oh my god! Why didn't she answer? What about that? What about? Never mind. Anyway, so that was how I felt. In terms of the romance, the author has written, some of the most beautiful lines I've read, and I was really touched. I was like, oh my god, this is so nice. Um, so if you want to read for the romance part of it, go ahead and read it because the characters are really into each other, borderline obsessive. But also, if you are basically seeking a book which ties all loose ends, this is not that book. Probably you can read this book when you know for sure there's the second part that is going to come out soon, so you don't have to remember all of the information and read it part 1. You can read part 1 and 2 together. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Stay wobbly, stay beautiful, and go read that book. Start reading, okay? All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.